Here we are. Look at that. It's Tony Lovato from Mest in the car. We are in Tinley Park, scenic Tinley Park. The 350 Fest is happening. Actually, as we're recording this, it is
actually, look at
3:47. It is almost time.
The doors are 3 minutes.
3 minutes away. Because it is 350 Fest, it starts at 3:50. And Mest is performing. We're recording this for Car Con Carne. This live stream, this podcast is brought to you by Boost Mobile. And I've known Tony, it's got to be 20 years at this point, right?
Yeah.
Did we first meet before you were signed? We must have.
Yeah, I was probably bothering you working when you guys would do the local.
Yeah, we did Local 101.
Local 101, and then you're always at shows and shit. So I was just that kid that was just, here's a CD, and then we do this, can we do that? I was the annoying kid. So
I love it though.
I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, the thing now is like those kids come up to me, and I'm now calling them
because you're the elder
kids.
Statesman,
right?
Which doesn't seem right.
I'm the uncle.
It's Car Con Carne. Let's eat in the car. It's Car Con Carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
It seems insane, but it was 18 years ago when you put out that first major label album.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so much has happened since then.
Yep.
Looking back on that whole experience, is there anything you would have done differently starting out?
Fuck, man. It's hard. I don't think anybody can look back on life or anything they've done in life and go, nothing I would change.
Yeah.
And there's not many people that, So, of course, there's different decisions that maybe I would have fought the label harder at. But I'm still not like that disgruntled, like, bitter person. Like, that label, signing that deal changed my life, and I've played music since I was 19 years old. I haven't done anything else, so I'm grateful for that. But there's always, you look back and there's things that you're like, fuck, man, like if we would have maybe did this different or that different. There was a time when K-Rock said, we'll play you guys again on your second record, and because you write good singles, we're gonna play you again, but you got to do something different, like change the band name or something, so we can, because radio, you know how radio works, like if you go at radio and it doesn't work, they can write you off real quickly.
I've heard about that.
And Kevin Weatherly loved the band.
From K-Rock.
Yeah, and he was like, if you change, he's like, I can get it back in if you guys change the band name. And us being us, we were like, fuck you. Going back, I probably would have been like...
Although I think your response is valid. I think that's what anyone's response would be. Like, hey, you weren't there as we were coming up. You weren't there as we were trying to build this band. Like, how dare you?
We were already a band at that point for maybe 6 years or something. So it's like, it's who we were, and it just felt a little like we'd maybe be exploiting ourselves. I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of ballsy and arrogant to ask for that.
Yeah, but the results of doing it could have been worth it. But,
But here you are.
Shit happens.
It's funny, when you broke up, here's how long we've known each other. You announced your breakup on MySpace.
I was in Japan.
That kind of puts a timestamp on things.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And I remember I was there at Riot Fest a few years ago when Mest returned. And I'll tell you, Tony, watching that show, talking to you before that show, I knew that we would be here. Not physically in Tinley Park, but I knew that that was the beginning of a lot more. It sure felt that way to me.
That's awesome. That's awesome to hear. I wasn't sure, but
you didn't see yourself on stage. I mean, there was so much genuine love at Douglas Park that day.
Yeah.
And there were people who probably never got to see you the first time around.
Right,
Enough time had elapsed that there were people who are like,
where they discovered the band after we
which
were
is so
already
cool.
done. And so, yeah, I mean, that's the one good thing. I think, like being in the genre of punk rock or pop punk or whatever you want to fucking call it, it's a genre that will never go away. It's going to have its waves up and down, and they'll have new versions of it. Like a bunch of bands came out and they called it emo instead, and then there's a bunch of new bands now that are coming out and doing really good, and it's like it's a lot of people discover our band through those bands, when it's like, what records did you listen to? So it's good that like now we can get out there and people can see, what they've been listening to, like who the fuck are these guys, and you can see it for the first time. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So like I mentioned, we're at 350 Fest. Now this is a podcast, so when the audio version of the podcast comes, your performance will be over. You'll have already played, but if you're watching on Facebook Live, come to Tinley Park. Mest is playing tonight.
Yeah, you still got time. We don't go on for like 3 hours. I everything.
Oh, yeah, we got nothing but time. What are you going to do? How are you going to kill the time?
My son is here and my girlfriend's here, so I'll be hanging out with them. And this is one of those shows, I mean, we were really good friends with the Les and Jake guys, and we're here. It's tons of family and friends, so most of the time is going to be spent just catching up with everybody and hanging out and, you know, drinking some whiskey and some tea.
That's not what you're drinking in the car, though.
No.
No, because you can't do that in the car.
That's tea. You can't drink in a sitting car? I guess if the keys are in, that's true.
The keys are in. So
in that case, I'm drinking tea right now.
This is clearly tea. Your sound check was a lot of, like, kick drum.
It was. You got to make sure the kick drums are right in there.
This is a cool event, though. Like, in my wildest dreams, I never thought the Tinley Park Convention Center would be a cool location for something like this. But they've got this tricked out, and it's cool. There's a pro wrestling ring in the middle of the floor.
Yeah. It's a fun, cool event, and I mean it's full. You know, there's 7 bands. It's a daytime thing. There's a bunch of different breweries, food. The weird part is that the floor is carpeted. It's the first time you could get rug burn in a circle pit.
Because you know that's where I'm going to be.
In the circle pit. Yeah. But yeah, it's cool.
Doesn't
man.
even bat an eye at that. Yeah.
The coolest thing for me, I was like, man, I wish I could do this every day. Play the place where it's connected to my fucking hotel. Like that's a dream. When your hotel is right there and you're like, all right.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best.
That's the way to go.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that from now on. I'm only going to play convention centers.
I think that makes sense. I once ended up, I had to do a lot of business in Canada, and I ended up by Niagara, and I stayed in a hotel that was connected to a convention center, which was connected to a casino.
All right there.
Don't stay in a hotel near a casino.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm a fucking gambler.
Yeah, that was a really short amount of time and a lot of money disappearing quickly and a lot of explaining after the fact.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just went through it like 2 months ago. I just lost my ass on blackjack because I was fucking going for it. Like,
see, I think you're courageous. I can't do the table games. I can only sit in front of the slots.
No, there's not. I feel like doing the slots. You don't have. It's out of your hands completely. I at least want a fucking little bit of a chance to like change my fate, so to speak.
See, I think craps is beyond me.
Yeah, my girlfriend's dad taught me that. He actually wrote a book on gambling, and he was banned from a couple different casinos. So he knows how to play really well.
He's got some stories.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he here? Can we get him in the car?
He's not here. He's not coming to this show. I was with him yesterday at the Museum of Science and Industry.
Which is lovely.
Yeah, it is. It's amazing. We took my son there for his birthday. So
that's a cool place to do a birthday.
Yeah, he was stoked.
The submarine's a little claustrophobic.
I didn't do that, and then there were because I'm claustrophobic, and then there was like a coal mining thing that you go in.
Oh yeah.
And he described it to me, and I was like, "Fuck no, I can't do that."
Yeah,
like,
I'll stick with the description. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we passed.
So Mest is here, as previously stated. It seemed like a foregone conclusion that they would keep this engine running. There's new music on the way. We're going to see them tonight. They're not playing new stuff. They're just playing the hits.
I wouldn't call them hits, but we're playing the songs everybody knows.
They're playing the songs everybody knows.
Like Hotel Room.
Like Hotel Room. I want you to know I'm having a radio flashback right now. Hearing you swear as you speak, which is perfectly normal.
I have a bad mouth, I'm sorry.
No, not a sorry thing. People swear when they talk. I'm having flashbacks to, let's say, 1999, 2000, when you would be in the studio with me, and I would, with great panic, hover over that dump button on the console. With great concern, just waiting for that career-ending F-bomb.
I know. It's... Well, see, I know I can do it here.
Yes.
When I'm told, like, be very careful, I can hold it back a little bit. But people are always like, you know, the old saying, like, do you talk that way? You know, do you talk to your mother with that mouth? And I'm like, holy fuck, if you could hear my mom talk or watch a Bears game or a Blackhawks game, I mean...
If you only knew.
Yeah, that's where I get it from. My dad, they're Italian. They swear a lot. It's just... means you care.
It means you care. We care about Mest. Mest is back. Tony, thanks for... You know what we didn't do? Here, drink some of your tea.
Okay.
This is a Car Con Carne interview that doesn't actually involve food. Usually there's food in the car. Mm-hmm. So pretend that's a hearty meal. Oh, look at that.
It's a bag of...
Tony came to teabag here. Yeah.
Came to teabag you.
So, finally.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tony, thank you for doing this. This is Car Con Carne. Thank you for watching on Facebook Live. Thank you for listening on carconcarne.com. It's brought to you by Boost Mobile. He's amazing. Mest is great. Thank you.
Thanks.